Hydrocarbons are further divided into, what are hydrocarbons means? Yuvika, what do you mean by hydrocarbons?
Ma'am, they are compounds which consist of only carbon and hydrogen.
The compounds which consist of only carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are mainly divided into open chain compounds and cyclic compounds. Open chain compounds are aliphatic, and those consist of generally straight chain structures or branched structures. And cyclic compounds consist of the ring structures. That means first and last carbon is connected together. In the open chain compounds, first and last carbon atoms are not connected together. Okay. So in that again the open chain compounds, all cyclic compounds further divided into saturated compounds and unsaturated compounds. So saturated compounds I have explained last class, where the addition of hydrogen is not possible because every carbon electrons of every carbon are separately connected with carbon atoms and with hydrogen atom with single electron sharing. So there is no space, no electron left out for extra addition of any carbon atoms or any hydrogen atoms. So therefore those compounds we call as saturated compounds. Unsaturated means there are the double and triple bonded compounds are present. The compound in which carbon-carbon connect by sharing 2 electrons or 3 electrons. So when there is a 2 and 3 electrons, these are weaker bonds. So those bonds will be broken easily by absorbing some amount of energy, and the free electrons are shared with hydrogen or other carbon atoms. So addition of hydrogens or addition of carbon atoms are possible if carbon-carbon is bonded with double or triple bond. So such compounds are called as unsaturated hydrocarbons. So the group of atoms which are open chain and saturated, open chain hydrocarbons, saturated, open chain saturated hydrocarbons, we have given them name as alkanes. And open chain unsaturated with double bond are called as alkenes. Open chain unsaturated with triple bond are called as alkynes. So we have to learn in detail the structures and the formulae of alkane, alkene and alkynes in detail. So first starting with alkanes.
Ma'am, are the open chain more stronger than closed chain or the opposite?
That depends on saturated. Saturated are more stronger. That doesn't matter. Here cyclic are also equally stronger as compared to the open chain. Thing is only the saturated ones are more stronger bonds as compared to the unsaturated ones. Stronger in the sense chemical reactivity. Okay, bonds are stronger, breaking will take more time. So chemical reactions, these are chemically least reactive. So first we'll start with alkanes. Alkanes are open chain saturated hydrocarbon. Here carbon-carbon connected by single bond. So carbon, single bond carbon. Stronger bonds, but chemically least reactive. These are chemically least reactive. Okay. Now for see the compounds. This is a name of the general name of the compounds. Here is a general formula also. I will show you that. I will tell that general formula afterwards. So first formation of the compounds with first carbon, one carbon atom. There is a single carbon atom. We will start this series of compounds starts with one carbon atom. So it is a 1 carbon atom. It has 4 electrons. So 4 electrons are shared with hydrogen. So this is a structural formula and it is molecular formula CH4. Right? Is it clear? Now with 2 carbon atoms, if carbon atoms are 2, so first carbon atoms are connected by single bond and the remaining electrons are shared with hydrogen. So this carbon, 1 electron is already shared. So there are 3 electrons left out which are shared with hydrogens. This carbon atom also 1 electron is shared. So left out 3 electrons are shared with hydrogen. So now what is the formula? 3.
C2H6.
C2H6. It is also written as CH3 single bond CH3. Right? Is it clear? This is structural formula. This is molecular formula and this is condensed formula. This is structural form. This one is molecular formula. And this one is condensed. Condensed, that means it is not completely open and not completely closed. Means bond between carbon-carbon is shown and hydrogens is directly written. Bond between carbon and carbon is shown, but the hydrogens are not shown. Only how many hydrogen atoms are connected to each carbon atom is written directly. Okay, naming part I will tell. Wait for the naming part. Third one, carbon is equal to carbon, 3 carbon atoms are there. Now first 3 carbon atom connect by single bond. Now how many electrons left out? For first carbon, 3 electrons left out. Those are shared with hydrogen. The second carbon atom, how many electrons are there? 1 and 2 are shared. So only left out 2. This is 1, this is 2. This carbon atom, 1 electron is shared. So left out 3 electrons are shared with hydrogen. So this is C3
H8.
H8 and this is also written as H3C dash CH2 dash CH3. Okay, now with 4 carbon atoms, 4 carbon atom in one chain, 3 electrons, 2 electrons, 2 electrons, 3 electrons. It is written as C4H10. CC, CH2, CH2, CH3. Clear? Done. Now naming part, how to name these compounds. For naming parts, the parent alcohols, sorry, parent hydrocarbons, name of the parent hydrocarbon. If any hydrocarbon has 1 carbon atom, then the parent name is meth. Then if there are 2 carbon atoms, then it is eth. With 3 carbon atom, the parent name, basic name is prop. With 4 carbon atom, it is but. 5 carbon atom, it is pent. 6 carbon atom, it is hex. 7 carbon atom, it will become hept. 8 carbon atom, it will become oct, non and dec. For 9 carbon atom and 10 carbon atom. You have to remember first 4 because after 5 onwards, everything is similar to that of polygons. Pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, and decan. Okay, the same thing. So here also we have to use this as a basic names, and after that if it is a alkane, here it is all the alkanes, that means all carbon atoms are connected by sharing single electrons, one single bond is present. So these we call as alkanes. In the alkane, parent hydrocarbon, parent name, and after that we have to connect A and E suffix. In the parent name, you have to connect A and E. So here one carbon atom, what is the parent name? Meth. And due to alkane, it is A and E. So name will become methane. Clear? Now parent alkane name for the 2 carbon atoms is eth. And then A and E we have to connect. Ethane, ethane. Ethane. Clear? Now third one will be
Propane.
prop and A and E. It will be propane. 4 carbon atoms, bute, A and E. So it will become butane. Is it clear now? Naming part, methane, ethane, propane, butane. Everyone, is it clear? Naming part, is it clear? If it is an alkane, so in the parent hydrocarbon name, we have to connect the suffix as A and E. For alkane, A and E. For alkene, it is E and E. For alkyne, it is Y and E. Now here have to draw the structures of 5 also. Now here see now this is a molecular formula. So all these formulas fit into one general form. That is CnH2n plus 2. This is the general formula for molecular formula. N is 1, carbon is 1. So N is 1. So C1, H2 into 1 is 2 plus 2, 4. So carbon 1, hydrogen 4. First formula. With carbon is equal to 2. So if the 2 carbon atoms, then C2, H2 into 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. So C2H6. 3, 3 2s are 6 plus 2, 8. C3H8. Follows the rule? Is that it follows the formula? For C4H10, check C4, N is 4. 4 2s are 8 plus 2, that is 10. C4H10. So what will be the for 5 carbon atoms?
C5H12.
C5H12. Clear? For 6?
C6H14.
C6H14, right? So now you have drawn the structures, write the names and then draw the 5, 6 also. With carbon atoms, 5 carbon atoms and 6 carbon atoms, compounds, structures, condensed formula and name. Write down. Write down draw the structures of 5 carbon atoms and 6 carbon atoms. Avish,
ಏನೋ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುன்னாಡಿ ಏನೋ ಬಿಸಿ ಆದ ಪಲ್ಲೆ ಪಂಚರಾಗ್ಲೋ ಮಲಯಾಡ್ರಾಗ್ಲೋ ಕಣ್ಮುಡಿ ಆಗಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಲೆ
Havish, are you there? Havish, are you there? Shubhag, Nainika, Lisha, Samriddhi, video off. Gokul, Vishnu, Vaibhav, Khushi, Arvind, Purvi. Why your videos are off? Gurlin, Shreya. Video should be on every time.
Yes, ma'am.
Done? 5 carbon atom and 6 carbon atom structures?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Due to strong bonds between the carbon is so strong, and there is very less possibility of any addition or even substitution also. So therefore, these compounds undergoes least chemical reactivity. So they are chemically least reactive, because to take part in chemical reactions, either this bond has to be broken easily or any other element can get substituted. Both of them doing is very, very difficult because they're stronger bond between the single bonded elements. So therefore the bond between them is stronger. So to break that bond or any substitute that hydrogen will be much difficult. So therefore these compounds undergoes chemical reactions very less, means under high temperature and conditions only, extreme conditions only, these compounds undergoes any chemical reactions. That means the conditions or catalysts are necessary. You'll get to know that thing is this methane molecule. If you break the bond between the methane molecule, if we want to break the bond between one single methane molecule, it requires 1100 degrees Celsius temperature. And by strong heating of methane, the methane gets converted into ethane. Ethene, not ethane. Ethene is formed from methane. But that too takes place to a very large amount of heat energy is needed to break the bond between them. So 2 hydrogen atoms are removed from 2 methane molecules. The temperature required for that is 1100 degrees Celsius. It's clear. So these are chemically very least reactive. They do not undergo chemical reactions easily. Under certain conditions, pressures and temperatures only they react. Then the next one is alkenes. The second set of compounds, a series of compounds, we call them as alkenes. Alkenes are open chain unsaturated hydrocarbons. Here carbon-carbon double bond is present. In between carbon, double bonds are present. Double bond means every carbon atoms are not connected with the double bond. In the full chain, there is only one single double bond will be there with a less number of carbon atoms. These are weaker bonds as compared to saturated. And undergoes some more chemically more reactive. These are chemically more reactive. So here it's need a double bond. So with one carbon atom, is that possible? Is a structure with one carbon atom is possible? Yes or no? With one carbon atom, double bonding is possible? No. So therefore, this series of compounds starts with two carbon atoms. So it is two carbon atoms, share two electrons between them. Now this carbon atom shares two electrons. So how many left out? Two. So this is two are connected, shared electrons with the hydrogen. Here also two left out. Those are share electron with hydrogen. So structure is H2C double bond CH2, or it is also called C2H4. And its suffix we are using is ENE. Suffix is used for naming is parent alkane and ENE. So there are how many carbon atoms are there? Two carbon atoms. So what is the parent name? It is eth and ENE suffix. So the name is ethene. Is it clear? Now with three carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3. Any one of the bond is double. Both of them cannot be double bond. That bond will not be stronger. That atom, that compound will not be a stable compound. So therefore only one double bond is possible. I have connected here. Then this carbon atom, two electrons are shared, so two left out. Those are shared with hydrogen. This carbon atom, 1, 2, 3. Three electrons are shared, so only one left out. That is H here. This carbon atom, only one electron is shared, so three left out. Those are shared with three hydrogen atoms. So the condensed formula is H3C single bond CH double bond CH2, or it is also written as C3H6, and the name is three carbon atoms, parent name is prop and ENE, propene. Clear? Propene with four carbon atoms. Four carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anywhere double bond is present. So suppose I will give the double bond here. Then the structure will be, now this two carbon atom, two electrons are shared, so 3 and 4 shared with hydrogen. Now here 1, 2, 3, so one more 4. Two are already there, so two more hydrogen. One is there, three more hydrogens. So the structure will be H3C single bond CH2 CH double bond CH2. Now here naming is somewhat different. How many carbon atoms? How many carbon atoms are there?
4.
4 carbon atoms. Now double bond, if it is present at this position and this structure also, you can see the 4 carbon atoms. Now instead of giving double bond here, if I will give double bond here, then there will be 3 hydrogens. 3 are already there, so only 1. This carbon atom 3 are shared, so 1 left out. This carbon atom 3. So in these two are both with the 4 same carbon atoms, same molecular formula, but the structures where the double bond is present, that differs. So therefore these two compounds are different. These are isomers. So we have to write their name. Different name should be there for both of them. Now what is a way to name it? So it is named as present position of the double bond you have to mention in both of them. So now numbering will start. You have to number the carbon atoms. The numbering of carbon atoms starts where the end which is closer to the double bond. Now for this double bond, this is one end. So it is after one carbon atom, the double bond is present. And from this end, this double bond is present after third carbon atoms, right? So least one is, after 1 is least or after 3 is least one?
After 1.
After 1. So therefore this is, the double bond is after 1. So therefore it is written as but 1 ene. So 1 represent the position of that double bond. And here this is present after second carbon atom. So therefore it is written as but 2 ene. Is it clear? Are you able to understand this? Both are butene only. Only the difference is the double bond. Position of double bond is different. So due to different position of double bond, the physical properties of these two compounds differ. They are not same compounds. The physical properties are different. Now, if the physical properties are different, that means compounds are different. So therefore, we have to give them different names. So how to name them? This is also butene. This is also butene. Only we have to represent the position of double bond. After which carbon atom that double bond is present, that we have to mention here. So this is after 1, so therefore it is 1 but 1 ene, and here it is present after 2. Any side it is after 2 only. If you start counting from this one, 1 2, after 2 only it is present, and if you start counting from this side, 1 2, after second it is present. So therefore it is but 2 ene. Clear? Able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then write down these structures and then draw for fifth one also and name it properly. There will be also 1 2 and 3. Pent 1 in, pent 2 in, and pent 3 in. 3, I don't think, no, 3 is not possible. 1 and 2 only there also.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, like how exactly do you know where to put the double bond in the second equation, ma'am?
You connect anywhere, but write the proper name.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Scroll down.
Done? Have you written?
Yes, ma'am.
Five and six, five, fifth one done. Five carbon atoms, alkene.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Other students.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then next is alkynes. Alkynes, open chain compounds, open chain unsaturated hydrocarbons. On the earlier one, general form, write down CnH2n. In alkenes, the general formula is CnH2n. Carbon share 3 electrons. Carbons share 3 electrons. So carbon carbon triple bond is seen. Chemically most reactive among alkane, alkene and alkyne. Chemically these are most reactive. General form is CnH2n minus 2. 2 more electrons less. Alkane to alkene, 2 electrons less. For alkene to alkyne, 2 more electrons less. Because 2 electrons are shared between carbon-carbon. So here also the first compound starts with 2 carbon atoms. Because with 1 carbon atom, triple bond is not possible. So 2 carbon atom share 3 electrons among them. After sharing 3, only 1 left out electron that is shared with hydrogen. So it is C2H2 or also written as Hc triple bond CH. And the name is suffix we are using for naming, that is YNE. So it is alkyne. So therefore it is eth. Eth is a perinonym. YNE, ethyne. Second with 3 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3. Out of that, any one is connected with the triple bond. So this carbon atom, 3 electrons. This carbon atom already, all 4 already shared, so no electrons left. This carbon atom, 3 electrons. 1 is left, that is connected with the hydrogen. So it is H3C, C, triple bond CH. So that is, it is C3H4. And the name is propyne. YNE we have to use, so propyne. Then with 4 carbon atoms. First connect the carbon atoms, anywhere connect triple bond, and then remaining electrons share with hydrogen. 4, 1. H3C, single bond CH2, C, triple bond CH. The name is but1-ine, butene, because the triple bond is after first carbon atom, because it can be after second carbon atom also, so it can be here also present. Then here it is 3 hydrogen atoms, already done, already done. So it is H3C, C, triple bond C, CH3, C4H6, and the name is but2-yne. Then draw the fifth one. Fifth one means with 5 carbon atoms after completing this.
And could you scroll?
Ma'am,
Yes.
so just to recheck the facts, like we can put the triple bond wherever we want, but provided we need to do this, we need to have the correct number of hydrogen and carbon, right?
Yes.
Understood, ma'am. Thank you. Done, ma'am.
Completed. Draw the fifth one also, five carbon atom structure. Completed.
Yes.
Now these three are open chain hydrocarbons. Now next one is closed chains, that is cyclic compounds. Cyclic compounds are also divided into saturated and unsaturated. Few examples of those also we have to see. Cyclic hydrocarbons, ring structures. In that first one is cycloalkane. These are saturated cyclic hydrocarbons. These are saturated, that means all carbon are connected with single bond. So it should be a closed structure. So closed structure starts from how many carbon atoms? It can start from how many carbon atoms?
3.
3 carbon atoms. So 3 carbon connected in triangular form. And then now this carbon, 2 electrons are shared. So how many left out? 2 left out. This carbon also two are shared, so two left out. This carbon atom, two left out, so two shared with hydrogen. So the formula is C3H6. Everywhere you can see single bonds. And the name is, this is the alkane itself, but cyclo. So cyclo, three carbon atoms, propane. Cyclopropane. Propane means, normal propane means it is a open chain compound, saturated hydrocarbon. But here cycloalkane, that means with three carbon atoms, the cyclic structure is formed. Triangular structure is formed. Then with four carbon atoms, we can draw the quadrilateral. And remaining two electrons are shared with hydrogen. So this is C4H8 with four carbon atoms. Parent name is bute. So it is cyclobutane. Clear? Then with five carbon atoms, it will form pentagon. Remaining two electrons are shared with hydrogen. So this is C5H10, cyclopentane. Clear now? Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclopentane. Then lastly, cyclohexane you have to draw. Coming 2 minutes. You draw these three structures and draw the cyclohexane. Coming 2 minutes. All this done?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
An unsaturated cyclic compound. Only one structure. It is explained. It is given in your textbook. Unsaturated cyclic compounds. That is only one structure. Benzene. C6H6. C6H6. So 6 carbon atoms. So it is connected with the hexagon. And there are alternate double bonds. Alternate double bonds are there. This carbon, 3 electrons are shared, so only one with hydrogen, one with hydrogen, hydrogen. So this is the structure of benzene C6H6. Only one unsaturated hydrocarbon. It's clear all these structures?
Yes, ma'am.
So what we have learned, hydrocarbons are divided into open chain compounds and cyclic compounds. Open chain compounds and cyclic compounds. In open chain and cyclic, both are further divided into saturated and unsaturated with single bond, double bonds, and triple bonds. Open chain, we can see all structures. Single bonded structures are called as alkanes. Double bonded structures are called alkenes, and triple bonded structures are called as alkynes. And in cyclic compounds, cyclic compounds are called as saturated cyclic compounds are called
Cycloalkane.
cycloalkanes. That is cyclo, and it starts with propane. So cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclopentane, cyclohexane, cycloheptane. Clear? And the unsaturated cyclic, only benzene you have. All these structures, everyone clear? Everyone's structure, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, any doubt in this part?
No, ma'am.
Everything clear? All the this one, all the structural formula are clear?
Yes, ma'am.
The next we have to learn is the functional group. Next part is functional groups. So now what do you mean by functional groups? Functional groups are actually a single atom or group of atoms which substitute hydrogen from hydrocarbons. From any hydrocarbons, whatever the right now we have seen, all those are hydrocarbons, open chain compounds or cyclic compounds. All of them are consist of hydrogen and carbon only. So all of them we consider as a hydrocarbons. Now from any hydrocarbon, whether it is alkane, alkene, alkyne, or cycloalkanes or these unsaturated hydrocarbons, any of the hydrogen is substituted by any of the any atom or group of atom, then whatever the compound formed is called derivative of hydrocarbon. So that means those are derived from hydrocarbon. So therefore we call as derivative of hydrocarbon. So that is a one group of compounds is formed. So this atom or a group of atom which substitutes hydrogen from any hydrocarbon, that is called as functional group. So there are many functional groups are there. So what is functional group? An atom or group of atoms which substitute hydrogen of any hydrocarbon. That atom or atoms are called functional groups. It's clear? So now there are many this one are there. Atoms are present. Out of that, only 5 functional groups we have to learn in this chapter. And these are the functional groups which decides functional groups decide chemical property of those compounds. Now there are 5 functional groups are there which we have to learn in this year. That is, one is alcohol dash OH. Hydrogen is substituted by this group of atom, oxygen and hydrogen. That is called as, that group name is called as alcohol. Now next is CHO group. Hydrogen is substituted with CHO group. This is called as aldehyde. Now next is C double bond O. Hydrogen, 2 hydrogens are replaced with 1 oxygen by double bonding. This name of this group is called as ketone. Ketone is the general name of that group of compounds in which oxygen is a functional group here. Double bond oxygen is a functional group. Next one is C double bond O single bond OH, or also written as COOH. This is carboxylic acid. And any halogen, that is chlorine, bromine, iodine or fluorine. These are called as haloalkanes. So this is the first one. This is aldehyde is second. Third one is ketone. Fourth one is carboxylic acid. And fifth one is haloalkanes. So these are the 5 functional groups we have to learn this year. But you don't have anything. You're not supposed, for your exam it is not there, but you need to know, because when you start next year, they will consider that as you are knowing this part. And they will move ahead with different functional groups. Clear?
Ma'am, could you scroll a little?
Done? If it is done, you can leave.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.